We are live, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot to talk about. We're going to go over some comments. Buffalo Fireside Chats made a Twitter post about Ilus and whether he gets paid or not to be biased towards it, which he's just naturally biased towards it. I'm not biased. I will tell you when something looks good or something looks bad, and we'll go. We'll go. Let's just get the intro out of the way. Patreon.com/shades and trades. If you want to make some easy money, swing trading, free trading booklet in the description below. You can read that while taking a massive dump. If it's just a short dump, probably not. A massive dump, yeah, you can read it real quick. Anyways, jokes aside, let's go to the charts. Oh my God, is that me over there? Is that me? Is that the webcam? That's the webcam, guys. The webcam has been set up. Got a nice little professional circle. At that point, I think we're just missing the green screen. I'm going to have to switch it over. Let me show you guys real quick. If I move, I got a nice little whiteboard over there. So we're going to start making use of that. The green screen, we're going to have to move that. But yeah, so getting all set up here for some professionalism. Some higher quality editing will be coming to you soon as well. So it takes time though. It takes time. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to need some lighting here. Let's see, lighting. And action. There you go. At least we got some lighting here. Okay, let us address these comments here. Oops, I'm gone. I'm no longer there. Shades, I think you still have sour grapes over your loss. That is false. I don't know how you watched the Ilus stock Nick Link we followed through interview. I don't know how you watched this video. How you watched that video and that was your takeaway, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't even care about that loss. That loss was insignificant. Where's the camera? Yeah, I'm looking right into the camera. It was insignificant. You switch to the Ilus charts and, you know, some people might say, oh my God, buyers are stepping in. But, I mean, that looks like the same bar coding pattern as last time. It consolidates, breaks down, has your occasional, little pump, breaks down, retraces, goes sideways, breaks down, rinse and repeat. If anything, some people could call this a bear flag, which happened last time. Here it dumped, bear flag, it dumped. So, because of the lack of communication, and the 10 Qs are going to come out for Ilus, so that's going to be interesting. Because if they say nothing, if they stay quiet in that 10 Q, if they don't communicate, that means the whole next quarter is going to be a repeat of this whole year, which is we're not going to go anywhere other than down. So, and what is this? 0024, and he doubled down at 003. So, ouch. He's already down quite almost 50% if this thing goes any lower. Again, the loss, insignificant compared to the money I've made this year. And if you've been watching my Riot Stock Bitcoin videos, boy oh boy, if Bitcoin breaks out of this downtrend, look at how it moves in a bull run. I'm still holding my position. I'm up over 20K. People in the premium Discord, they're up like a lot. It's ridiculous. If you have a small account, maybe not, but if you have enough money, you are up so much. You're probably like smiling all the way to the bank when we sell. So insignificant loss, insignificant. I don't know why that was your big takeaway from that video. That video, the point of that video was you look in hindsight at Ilus and everything it wants to accomplish. It wasn't able to do so this year. It was not able to do so. And so that begs the question is, what is next? Are they just going to continue to do the same thing? Hey guys, things didn't work out, so we're just going to push it back. It's not the perfect condition to uplist, so we're just going to wait. They want like the perfect setup, it seems. Interest rate cuts, and they also want the uplist to work out. And as we can see, things don't go smoothly. But when things don't go smoothly for 3+ years, at what point do you start to, question them and ask them like, what is going on? This is 3 years of the same, it's never perfect. It's never the right time. So when will be the right time? The market's in a bull run, creating new highs. Interest rates are being cut. What else do you need? Do you need? I don't know. We'll see. That's what's going to be interesting. I won't comment any further on that. But yeah, you are here telling him that their business plan and the rationale behind, yet it's still not good enough. It's like you want him to kill the potential by just dilution. Well, I don't know what else they're going to do. They are really heavily. Oh, let me move that. They are heavily relying. I mean, seriously, they really are hoping that the uplist works out so that they can get the money so they can get everything off the ground is what it comes down to. I don't think it would kill the potential, but they clearly need funds. So I don't see they're a public company, so why wouldn't they dilute? I don't know. That was just a thought. I wouldn't want them to dilute ideally, but if you need money that bad, I don't know what else they're gonna do. And if they're gonna keep having people converting those notes, then we're gonna get the stock price falling. No one's in the business to lose money. They shouldn't take on toxic debt. That's not what I said. I don't want them to take on toxic debt. Definitely not. But they're avoiding it. But by avoiding it, they're not getting anything done. That's why we don't get PRs. That's why we don't get anything. That's probably why the revenues have dropped. And they claim that they're getting so many orders for the subsidy. Their subsidiaries are getting so many orders that they can't even fulfill them, which doesn't make sense to me. Like, how are you getting so many orders you can't fulfill them? That's kind of on you. Why aren't you? I don't know. You make what you want of that. But they should avoid toxic debt. But they should dilute if they need it to grow the business. It'll be fine. I mean, it doesn't even matter if they take on. If they dilute $1 billion, it wouldn't affect. The share price is still going to come down regardless. It's already down. It's already lower than AITX, and AITX dilutes literally $5 billion every year. Let that sink in. It dilutes it literally dilutes the amount of shares that Ilus has outstanding, which is insane. So, and it's sitting at a higher share price, and it has a lot of runs because of the communication. So I think they're in a tough bind, and the fact that they just don't follow through on things makes them look bad. We'll see if they can. But I ask you, how many years have to go by before you start to, say like, hey, what are you? There's always an excuse. There's always something. They don't seem to want to take responsibility and say, like, we were wrong. This year has been bad. Things didn't go great. And I look forward to that because they should come out with a video saying, hey, the ASNS deal fell through. Things didn't go our way. Here's the plan for next year. And that lets us know, that right now we're in the dark, and that's the truth. QND is not their only option, and they haven't thrown in the towel on it. They just have to find another vehicle. Yeah, I agree. The stock is at its current state isn't one for swing traders, but for longs that believe in their mission. It's fine. Yeah, it's definitely for now. It is definitely a long. Right now, Sybil. By the way, speaking of Sybil, I just thought about this. Sybil, where's Sybil? Where's Ilus first? I need to find Ilus. Okay, here's Ilus. So Ilus, if you guys recall, and I know you're wondering, what does Ilus and Sybil have to do with one another? Ilus, you see this dump here? This happened because Sybil went into CE way back in December of 2022. If you guys recall that. Yeah, it took 2 years almost to get out, which is great. The fact that it came out of CE, but it dumped in sympathy, and of course buyers stepped in because what does it have to do? What do they have to do with one another? But the thing is, the people that were in Sybil were in Ilus. So obviously the people that dumped here look smart right now because it did go down from 7 cents to 0.002. So they look smart right now. But the reason I'm pointing this out is I wonder if Sybil goes on a huge run. I wonder if there will be a sympathy run as well. I wonder. I'm not saying it will. I'm just something to keep in mind moving forward. Will Sybil have an effect on Ilus if Sybil starts pumping and gets people excited enough to go, let me just throw money at Ilus and foolishly? Or will Sybil pump, but Ilus will just... It's also possible, now that I think about it, it's also possible that people see Sybil running and they decide, you know what, I'm tired of Ilus doing nothing, and they would be right, they haven't done anything. This whole year has been a complete bust. Let's be real, it has. It wouldn't surprise me if this dumps lower if Sybil starts pumping, because people decide to chase Sybil instead, which I wouldn't blame them. At least Sybil communicates. At least it's moving. Government contracts. So much more potential in that. It came out of sea and it's already worth way more than Ilus. And people laughed at me. You guys remember when people were leaving comments laughing at me? Oh yeah, Ilus going to double zeros? Yeah, all right. You're an idiot, Shades. You don't know what you're talking about. Let me see. Yeah, there's my face. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. Here we are. And look at Sybil. It is at a higher share price than AITX and than Ilus. So we'll see if Ilus can make a comeback like Sybil can. Although I still find it sad that Ilus doesn't even need CE to be down here. That's what's funny. Okay, to continue addressing here. Let's see. The stock at its current state isn't one for swing traders. Yep, I agree. It's for longs. But I just don't imagine longs being happy. Even the ones that bought like at 4 cents and held it in their IRA or whatever, because they believed in it so strongly that they're like, I'm gonna hold this. This is gonna be my retirement stock right here. I'm gonna retire on this. I'm gonna put it into my IRA or whatever. There are people who did that, and look where it is now. I don't imagine them being very happy about that, especially because they bought. And they're people who hold a high average, to put it nicely. They're not bag holders. They're just holding a high average, as Nick Link would put it. Ilus doesn't determine the share price. Public sentiment does. Yep, absolutely. And in order for you to get any kind of public sentiment, you need what do you need? You need PRs. You need communication. So if we pump this company without the dump part, we'd be there. Yeah, but until it gets out of the OTC, I don't see that happening. Like right now, people are getting excited about Sybil, but it's gonna pump and dump. That's where OTC always has been, always will be. I think I'll wait patiently. I'm surprised you hold it. STL words. By the way, are we wearing the same hat? Probably not. Maybe I can't tell. I can't tell. I should just wear the same glasses as well, and I'll just call myself STL words. Hey guys, it's your boy STL words here. I believe they are committed to making something happen, even if their method is not conventional. What normal average intelligent person wouldn't have sour grapes? Yeah, I imagine a lot of people are very sour. For sure. I've lost so much money on this farce that I'm too embarrassed to divulge. This mess is 100% on the guy running this outfit. Thanks a lot, pal. Yeah, it is on them. It's their responsibility. Things didn't work out this year. People want to give them a chance again and again. It's usually the ones that are holding the stock that want to give people. They want to give the CEOs a chance over and over again. And I know they'll point to Sybil and say, "We'll see if you give them a chance, they can come back." And you know what I'm going to say to that? I'm going to say yes, they can. Still haven't seen a comeback or any kind of following through on the Ilus uplist since 2021, because that's what caused the share price movement. Share buybacks, uplist, boom, penny stocks. The penny stocks would just run. I was newbie when I bought and learned a lot. Not enough still. I averaged Ilus down to about 11 cents years ago. Have been bagging that. Sybil sold at 0.12, lost half investment. AITX, not even worth selling. Others at this point, no delusions. But as I said, not worth selling at this point. Yeah, if you're holding the bag at that, if you're, I'm gonna have to watch this one. If you're a shareholder with a high average, yeah, there's no point in holding it. But yeah, for Ilus stock, like I don't. Let me see. Let me just continue reading the post by Buffalo Fireside Chats. I have not received any money or shares from Ilus or any third party to talk about the stock or any of their investments or divisions. I haven't sold a single share, so he's in the red. Well, duh, he's not going to sell a single share. He's in the red. He's in the red. Of course he's not going to. Of course not. I wouldn't sell either if I was in this position. I probably would double down. She's a beauty. I haven't sold a single share. Let me. Yeah, I'm reading it off my phone. Again, he blocked me, I guess, because, I'm not biased enough. I cover this stock with my own free will. I have been 100% honest about my stance on Ilus. You are free to disagree. I have never owned a restricted stock. I will likely buy more. My risk, my potential reward, you do you. I understand many of you are frustrated and angry about how things have gone. That's fine. As a shareholder who has spent a significant amount, I wish we were further along too. I can have a civil conversation and empathize with many of you. That being said, it's your investment. You can feel however you want. I think it's quite sad that people can't have civil discussions, and this goes for, people can't have civil discussions on either the Ilus Discord. And the Ilus Discord, you have to only be bullish. On stock tweets, I don't go to stock tweets, but I imagine that's a S-hole, to put it that way. Truth is, I am not shocked when the money is involved and people over leverage themselves. People should be decent and respectful. I agree with that. But I will disagree when I see someone doing something stupid. Like, it's been 3 years. Why would you double down on something that just continues to go down? That's like the people who double down on Mullen stock, which continues to reverse split. Like, I just don't get that. There's better places to put 70K into. I will continue to treat my followers, subscribers, guests with respect by always being transparent, authentic, and trying my best when providing updates and interviewing guests. I wonder if I can still get an interview with AIT. Oh, no, probably not. Never mind. I will continue to treat my followers, subscribers, and guests. I will also continue to treat my followers, subscribers, and guests with respect, unless they're being stupid. Then at that point, I'm going to call you out and be like, really? You're buying this garbage? You have no idea how many people send me charts and tell me, hey, what do you think of this stock? And I'm like, this is garbage. Stop trading that. I say it very rudely. It probably comes off rude. But no, like, they show me garbage, and I'm like, I'm going to tell you it's garbage. Don't buy that. So, cheers to all of you, bull or bear. I mean it when I say that there's more that binds us than breaks us. And I think that's it. Yeah, I know. That's about it. That's the big update from BFC. That sounds like a bag holder to me, guys. That's a full-on bag holder. Let's not pretend otherwise. My opinion, the market doesn't care what I think. I don't care what other people think because the market doesn't care what you think. Let's be real. Let's keep it 100. The market literally does not care what I think. If I was super bullish on this, the market doesn't care. It'll continue to dump clearly on my head. It'll continue to go lower. It does not care what I think if I was a bull. If I'm a bear, it doesn't care what I think. It could pump and run descents easily, by the way, because it's done that before. This is what it can do. With that share structure, it can go cents, my friends. So if you're holding it and your average is at like 1 penny, you're still sitting pretty. I just sold at a loss to get out. I'm done with it. I know when it's time to fold them, and it was time to fold them. And going into next year, I'm going to stick to probably Bitcoin mining stocks and NVIDIA. And just good companies at cheap prices that have a strong history of, doing the opposite of this. That's just a lesson that I've learned over the years. The market genuinely rewards patience, it rewards discipline, and it rewards buying good companies at cheap prices. And that's it for the video, guys. I keep looking over here because the camera's, I keep thinking the camera's over here, but it's actually up here. So I should be looking up here. I still got to get used to that. All right, guys, that's it for the video. As always, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I will see you in the next one.